breaks down. We have to report separately, you know, automatically.
Good day and good afternoon. Welcome to the Dededo Mayor's Office. Today, we are having a public hearing for zone change application 2025-18. Sky Guam Distributors, represented by Kyle and Borja, requesting a zone change from commercial C commercial zone to F1 light industrial zone to allow for warehousing, cold storage capabilities, and a wholesale distribution center on lot 5310-7 in the Municipality of Dededo. And here to represent Sky Guam is Mr. Kyle Borja.
Good evening. My name is Kyle Borja, and I am representing Sky Guam Distributors for this zone change application. Tonight, I am joined by Jay Agabal of the Agabal family, the founders and operators of Sky Guam. Sky Guam was established in 2015 and primarily focuses on the wholesale distribution of U.S., Philippine, Indonesia, and Taiwan food and non-food products. Some of their products include banana ketchup, dried coconut snacks, and coconut ice cream. They have 16 employees, and their customers and clients are small mom and pop stores, major grocery chains, construction companies, restaurants, hotels, and corporate offices. My presentation tonight will follow these four topics. Why are we here? What is proposed? Your questions and comments, and what happens next. Why are we here? Tonight we are here because Sky Guam has applied for a zone change from C to M1 on lot 5310 in the Ukadu area of Dededo. The rezone process requires a formal written application, which the MPC should have received several hard copies of, various forms of general public and adjacent neighbor notices, and about 4 public hearings. The purpose of these is to have the request vetted by the relevant Guam agencies, the immediate community, and the corresponding MPC. The reason for Sky Guam's zone change request is because they would like to expand into the land uses of warehousing and cold storage for their wholesale distribution business. According to the zoning code of Guam, wholesale and retail stores, shops, and businesses are a permitted use in the commercial zone, in addition to the accessory uses that are necessary for the ordinary conduct of said uses. However, warehouses and cold storage plants are only permitted in the M1 zone. To remain competitive in business and improve its product and service offerings, Sky Guam intends to add warehousing and cold storage into its wholesale and distribution ability. So what is proposed? Lot 5310-7, the project site, is located in the Ukadu area of Dededo, just south of the former Pinagayan military housing, almost directly behind Dr. Safa's dialysis clinic. This is a current photo of the site after it was cleared under clearing and grading permit G21034 in 2024. And here's also a photo of the road access on the bottom. And this is a more current photo I took 2 weeks ago, just to show the current condition of the site.
You got to include the tires there?
Well, the tires is actually further down, yeah. All that's on the property is basically ground. Sky Guam is proposing 2 structures on lot 5310-7, which will be constructed in 2 separate phases. Phase 1 will cover an approximate 11,000 square foot building to the right there, where my cursor is at. And phase 2 will cover an approximate 3,000 square foot building. Coming in off of Route 3, now the Brigadier General Ben Blas Memorial Highway, we enter a 100-foot right-of-way here, of which lot 5310-7 has 260 feet of frontage. So we have a lot of road frontage here. Sky Guam understands and accepts that they carry the burden and costs to install all the adequate infrastructure for their development. Sky Guam has retained the services of EMSCO engineering consultants for their development. And EMSCO calculates wastewater and water demand at 1,200 gallons per day. Monthly power demand for building 1 is 54 kilowatt hours. Monthly power demand for building 2 is 10,416 kilowatt hours. Traffic generation analysis has the mean number of vehicles per day at 30. The maximum number of vehicles per day is 300. Morning peak is 3. Afternoon peak is 5. And the maximum during peak hours is 37. Parking adheres to the zoning code requirements. Stormwater will be managed on-site through an EPA-permitted percolation basin or chamber. Trash will be regularly picked up by a commercial trash service vendor. A fire hydrant for the area will be installed along the easement. The perimeter will be a combination of chain link fence and concrete block retaining wall. Feedback from the application review committee was positive. Both of the concerns stem from a lack of infrastructure in the area, but again, Sky Guam understands that they bear the costs of infrastructure improvements for their development. We have some recent developments. Since the submittal of the application in January 2025, Sky Guam in April decided to initiate application for a building permit for phase 1 only, but this has yet to be approved. Phase 1 building is allowable under the C-zone regulation regarding wholesale businesses, but the warehousing and cold storage uses are currently not allowable. Sky Guam acknowledges that should the zone change request be denied by the GLUC, they will not be able to expand into full warehousing and cold storage uses. The clearing and grading permit took approximately 4 years to obtain, and the zoning change process takes approximately 1 year. So the total time for their project to break ground is nearing 5 years. This is a considerable amount of time that has negatively affected the project trajectory, and in order to keep the project's momentum alive and guarantee prices for labor and materials, Sky Guam decided to initiate application for building permit for phase 1 only. Phase 2 is expected at a future undetermined date, should business warrant further expansion. Adjacent neighborhood outreach and letters of support. In addition to the required 500-foot certified mail notices to property owners, Sky Guam has also reached out to has also attempted to be a good neighbor and reach out to its adjacent lot owners. So Sky Guam has reached out to Dr. Safa and also extends an open invitation to the Castro Camacho family should they want to discuss the project and any concerns they may have. I just want to make a note for the record at the land management public hearing, we did meet with Dr. Safa's representative, Mr. Amir, and Ms. Sousa Starr of the Castro Camacho family. In addition to this, Sky Guam has also garnered some letters of support that will be added to the application packet. All right, thank you, and that completes my presentation. I can now take any questions you may have.
Kyle mentioned infrastructure.
Sure.
So there is adequate infrastructure as far as water, sewer is concerned.
So currently, because there's none along the easement, that's why some of their position statements stated that there is none. But obviously, to be able to get building permit, they have to be able to prove that they can, connect up to GWA and GPA standards. So they understand that as a requirement for their development and for their building permit, they're going to have to put in the poles and the sewer lines and stuff like that. So they're going to need to be connected to the Correct. But that would be on Lot 3.
Because that's where the renown center is, the dialysis.
Correct.
They're connected to.
Already existing. Even the road that's there, I'll make a little note here. So you see they don't plan to develop the entire easement, of course, because for the most part, it's only them back there. you know this, as the lots get developed, then the demand along the road will grow. So kind of by them being the first to go in there, you may see the lots before it now have an ability to tie in.
And you had mentioned that within those lots, there's only lot number 8, right? Or
Correct.
that is still owned by a particular
Yes.
resident within the family lines of
Correct.
original landowner.
Correct, of the original landowner. The way I understood it, each of the lots seem to have gone to a different branch of the family. And it's lot 5310-3, I believe is still owned by the Castro Camacho family.
And that's directly behind the renowned.
Right, yeah, oh, no, right here, yeah.
Okay, so
This is the dialysis.
yeah.
But 1, 2, 5, I'm not too sure about 3, but I think 1, 2, 5, and 4, and 6 are all owned by Microsoft, which is the clue. Yeah.
So 8 is still owned by the
Original
family.
original landowner. Yeah. And I want to also make for the record, at the public hearing, I did give them my contact number. So, they can reach out to us. And then, of course, during the process right now, we have the sign up. So it has my contact information there. And then, of course, as Sky Guam gets a building permit, they'll be required to put
An informational sign or something.
And you had also mentioned that there was a notice given to the residents within the 500
foot radius.
500-foot
Yes.
radius surrounding that particular property.
Correct. Correct.
That is good.
All right. No further questions?
I'd just like to thank the Vice Mayor, or the Mayor, sorry, I'm sorry. Apologies for the Mayor, Bree, Vice Mayor, and Adrian and Char too, for the quick work in putting this together. This was no small feat. Just real quick, what we have next is, tomorrow we got one more public hearing, and then Wednesday will be the regular. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Even if.